Puma Pants down here says hello. You might see a tail wagging, but he's pretty calm and peaceful cat for the moment. Anyway, it's a holiday, so um, I didn't think about the topic very much, but let's see what comes out. Uh, we talked last week about enough is enough, about a certain situation or particular condition of our lives and our choice and our decision to go to work on it and resolve it with the help of the infinite as best we can. And today we're just reducing the topic by a word, and the word now is enough. The word enough. Do you have enough in your life? I was at a remarkable spiritual meeting last night, and there was a great speaker, and he just said that he had this great craving and desire for more of everything in his life. And almost everybody listening, I felt, and certainly myself, could really relate to that. And then he just, after many years of application and spiritual work and the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and the difficulty that he had been through, and the standard operating procedure life stuff, that he suddenly went through this transformation where he had this incredibly satisfying feeling of enough in all the areas of his life. He had enough. He had enough money. He had enough prestige. He had enough love. He had enough friends. He had enough spiritual growth opportunities. He had enough. And I was like, it was like listening to an alien get off of a spaceship. And of course, I loved the message because I'm just I'm just one of those more people, and I always have been. I've always been one of these more people. And I always thought that everybody was like that. But of course, I was wrong. And a lot of people have a kind of a satisfying sense of enoughness, or they don't even really think about it. There's no sense of what they have in relation to what other people have or don't have. So it made me think and it made me contemplate. And of course, it just brought up the great topic of gratitude. And why would God give me more if I'm not grateful for what I already have? And I'm fantastically grateful for what I do have. And so I guess as I was thinking about it this morning, I was trying to reconcile another great spiritual paradox, which is however much I have, I always do want more. And that seems to be sort of an evolutionary, progressive, developmental seed inside of my soul that whatever I do have, I would like to expand and have more of it. But then I also realize that a lot of times my craving or desire for more comes from fear, in that if I just had a couple extra zeros on my bank account, or if I had more power, if I had whatever it is, more connections, more prestige, that it would never run out. I'd have my piles of stuff in my life would be so big that no matter what happened, I would never run out. And I think this stems for me from very deep in my childhood, a good deal of poverty and scarcity and feeling of desperation. The wolves were always at the door. When I would come home to the 14 different places I lived before I was in like the third grade, there'd be funny colored sticky notes. They didn't have them back then, but messages on the door saying, "Get out." And I was like, what the hell's going on around here? So I don't know about you, but this week we might examine, how are you with the whole enough thing? Do you have enough money? Do you have enough prestige? Do you have enough romance? Do you have enough reputation? Do you have enough in the bank account? Do you have enough power? Do you have enough so that no matter what happens, you won't run out? And for me, that begs the largest and final inquiry, which is God really my source? Or do I assign some human condition, a bank, a stock, a 401k, another person, a political party as my source and my supply of goodness, a government? Or is the government of my life upon him, as it says in Isaiah? That's a great prayer. The government of my life is upon him, meaning, of course, source, infinite power. So I've spent many years training myself that God is my source and my supply and my provision, and that God is unlimited. So, spicy topic. I hope it's enough for you. And I'll see you tomorrow, and enjoy Martin Van Buren and Grover Cleveland Alexander Day.